What's going on, everybody? It's Ike Ude back at it with another episode of Purified Hustle. Here on this channel, I help you guys become the individual that makes the difference in the world that you would like to see. Today's episode is going to be about a highly talked about topic that a lot of people still need help with, and it's when you are supposed to cut something or someone off. How to know it's time to slow down or cut someone or something off. A lot of the times we find ourselves in situations where we don't know what to do in terms of the habit or the person that might be slowing us down or not allowing us to achieve our full potential in what we would like to see out of the world. Here on this episode, I'm going to let you guys know 3 factors to know when it's time to slow it down or cut someone or something off. Number 1, you've done this thing multiple times and still haven't seen anything from it. What is the long-term goal? So let's say you are somebody who wants to be a very bright entrepreneur, but you always find yourself hanging out with this one person that kind of slows you down. When it hits around 7 p.m., when you know that you have a bulk load of work to get done, this person calls you over to come and smoke, and you do. And over again, it's like you aren't getting anything out of this situation. The person claims to be a productive person, etc., but every single time you hang out, nothing productive happens. What do you do in this situation to separate yourself? You might have to do something better with your time. You might have to conserve your energy so that you can export your energy so that you could use it on better things. A lot of people, a lot of things might slow you down in this world. So you have to really know, so you have to have a tunnel vision focus on what it is that you would like to do, so that when distracting things come in your way, even though that they might be disguised as something that could help you, you know what it truly is, and you know to separate yourself. You know to stay in your own energy, because that's where you are most powerful, and that's where you can create on every level that you want to create on. Number 2, it only caters to your pleasures. Pleasures are things that feel really good. They taste really good. They might sound really good, but long term, they put you into a hole. Yes, there's a lot of good candy. There's a lot of good snacks with processed sugars, high fats, all of that tastes really good. It's a pleasure, but what does it do for you long term? Don't just cater to your pleasures. If you want to get work done, you can't only cater to drinking and having fun and smoking weed. At some point, you have to realize that you need to draw the line between your pleasures and your productivity. Don't let your pleasures get in the way of becoming a more productive individual. The people that have been productive for a very long period of time are the people that you might see out having pleasures and stuff, but the people that have it switched around never get to really live the life that they want to live. So guys, don't let your pleasures get in the way of your productivity. Number 3, how does this thing make you feel before and after? A lot of times, before you get into this situation, you know that it's not necessarily good for you, and you still go along and do it. Or you might think that this situation might help you, but time and time again, after you leave, after you go home, after you've consumed this thing that you know that you shouldn't have, you don't feel good. So really tune into how you feel. Don't let any external factors, don't let anybody outside of you tell you what you should be doing with your time. Even though at the start, it might have seemed like something that might have been fun, but you've realized time and time again, after you've partaken in this activity, you've realized that you don't feel too good after. A great example of this in my personal life is I am someone that has always wanted to create YouTube content. And a lot of the times when I found myself getting into the flow state of being able to create consistent videos, a great show on Netflix would always pop up. And I found myself sometimes tuning into it. I remember I was just watching this great series on Netflix called Top Boy, and for some reason, it was taking time out from what I really needed to actually do. It was taking time out of what I actually love and what I live for. It was taking time out of what my actual passion was. And I would find myself at 4 a.m. feeling upset because I had just binge watched 6 to 7 episodes, and now that it's 4 a.m., I look back and I realize that my actual goals that I have set for the day hadn't gotten accomplished, and I felt terrible. And at this point in time, what I realized was that this needed to slow down or get cut off entirely. This couldn't have been something that I could continue to do and see what I want to see out of my life and my career path. So guys, Poised Hustle out here with another one. How to know when it's time to slow it down or cut it off. Whether it's someone or something, it doesn't matter. If it's affecting you in your day-to-day life and you know that you are someone that only likes to see people grow and you like to help people, don't settle for less, guys. There is better out there. It's a huge sea out there. There's plenty of fishes, all right? All right, y'all, Poised Hustle out on another one. Like, comment, subscribe if you like these videos. I'm coming out with way more to help you guys do everything that you want to be the greatest person that you can be in this world and make the difference that you would like to see in this world. All right, y'all, I'm out.